What's up, guys? We're back again with another Irish reaction. So this one is, what do the names of Ireland's 32 counties mean? So they actually are missing one county, guys. County freaking gains, baby, you know what I mean? But yeah, no, all jokes aside, guys, this one is gonna be crazy because I lived in Ireland my whole life, but I never knew until today what Galway means. Okay, so this one should be crazy. Let's see what the 32 counties of Ireland mean. Hit that like button. Tell me down below in the comments, guys, what you think. I'm trying to get more personable with my audience. Message me on Instagram, and let's get it, guys.
Over the course of Irish history, Ireland has been settled and invaded by various tribes and people, from the Celts, the Vikings, the Norse, the Norman and the English, and this can be seen no clearer than in the names reflected in the counties of Ireland. Well, in this video we're going to go through the 32 counties in Ireland and the origins of their names. Let's start at the top of the island in the province of Ulster in Donegal. In Irish, Donegal is Dunanal, which means stronghold of the foreigners, or fort of the foreigners, or base of the foreigners. The foreigners, of course, being the Vikings that settled there. It is also known as Tír Conal, which means land of Conal, a former Irish king. Next in Ulster we have County Derry, or Dira in Irish, which simply means oak grove or oak wood. Next we have Antrim, or Aintrim in Irish. The name translates to lone ridge or lone dwelling. We can see from the last two examples that the plants and trees and even the geography of a county played a big part in how it was named. Man-made structures also contributed to the naming of counties. If we just shift down, County Down, we'll see a great example. Down in Irish is Undulin, which simply means the fort. For County Armagh we see more ancient Celtic.
The fort. Oh yeah, before we get into this video, guys, shout out to Interesting Era, which is basically Interesting Ireland. Era is just Ireland in Irish in Gaeilge. So go over and subscribe to them. Don't demonetize this video. I love you guys over at Interesting Era. Let's keep it going.
Influence. Armagh in Irish is Ard Mhacha. This means Macha's height, referring to the ancient Irish goddess Macha, said to have given birth to twins after racing a horse.
Macha is hot as hell, guys. She's savage.
We also see a lot of the counties named after the former kings and chieftains of the area. County Tyrone, or Tír Owen in Irish, means land of Owen, after King Owen MacNeill of the Kingdom of Aya, which in present day is in County Tyrone. County Fermanagh, or Fermanagh in Irish, means the men of Managh, referring to the tribe of people that settled there. I've also seen it means men from the county of the lakes. Home of the famous poet Patrick Kavanagh, County Monaghan, or Cunday Muinneapan, roughly translates to hilly land or bushy hilly field. Our final county in Ulster is
some of the names are pretty basic, yeah.
Cavan, or Ancalvawn in Irish. This means the hollow, as Cavan town is situated in a deep hollow overlooked by steep hills and three sides. Now let's go to the province of Leinster, and one of the smallest counties in Ireland, the wee county, County Louth. Louth in Irish is Lou, and here again we see the influence of the Celtic mythology in the naming of some of the counties. Lugh was a Celtic god and a member of the Tuatha Dé Danann, a group of
That guy looks like Adonis, guys. Look at this dude.
Supernatural beings. Lugh is portrayed as a warrior, a king, a master craftsman, and a saviour. From Celtic gods to royalty, let's go next to County Meath. Known as the Royal County as it was the former seat of the High Kings of Ireland, Meath in Irish is An Dee, which simply means the middle. Meath
Jesus. I didn't know Meath means that, guys.
Itself used to be the 5th province of Ireland, with some surrounding counties, including counties like Westmeath. In Irish, Westmeath is called An Iarraidh, which, surprise surprise, means West Middle.
Yeah, shy names, guys. In all fairness, we could have been a bit more creative with the names here, no? Friggin' hell, man.
Next in Leinster we have Longford. In Irish it's called An Lungfort. Another example of a man-made structure influencing the naming of a county. It refers to the port or fortress on the riverside of the Shannon. Further south we have Offaly. In Irish it's pronounced Eváile, named after the former Gaelic territory. But in the 16th century, Bloody Mary Tudor named the area the King's County, after her husband Philip of Spain. But the name was changed back to Offaly after the creation of the Irish Free State. But that's not the last we hear from Bloody Mary. If we go to the next county, Laois, that was named after the original settlers of the area, the people of Lud Laigna. But in the 16th century, Bloody Mary Tudor, not to be outdone by her husband's King's County, renamed the county the Queen's County. County Kilkenny is Kilkennick, and here we see the first influence of the Christian church in the naming of a county. Cannick is referring to St. Canice, who converted the pagans of Kilkenny to Christianity in 597. Next we'll go to Wexford, and like all major Viking settlements in Ireland, it has two names. The first is Loch Garman in Irish, that refers to a thief that was drowned in the harbour while escaping with his loot, but it was also named Weisford by the Norse, which means bay or inlet of mudflats. County Carlow in Irish is Carlock, which means place of cattle or herds, or a place for grazing. And further north we have Kildare or Kildara. Very similar to County Derry, it means Church of the Oak. Wicklow is Kilvantoin, which means Church of Manton. Manton means the toothless one. This refers to a saint whose teeth were knocked out by Irish pagans around the time of St. Patrick, but it does have the nicer name of the Garden of Ireland. Final county in Leinster and capital of Ireland, County Dublin. Similar to Wexford, it has both Viking and Irish origins for its name. The story behind this goes back to the 9th and 10th century, when there were two major settlements where the modern city stands. The first was Áthaclia, a Gaelic settlement and an important river crossing on the Liffey. During that time, low-tide crossings were made possible by a series of hurdles made of interwoven saplings. Thus the Irish name Baile Áthaclia, which means town of the hurdle ford.
Wow, that's really interesting. So the Liffey actually used to be really small, like a small stream, and then it turned into like the massive river that it is today, kind of thing. So, wild.
The ford was later replaced by Dublin's first bridge around 1014, and today the modern Father Matthew Bridge sits in the same location. Further up the Liffey, at the site of the modern-day Dublin Castle, is where we get the name Dublin. Legend has it that when the Vikings settled or invaded Dublin, they sailed their longships up the River Liffey and came upon a dark tidal pool of boggy water where the River Liffey met the Poddle. They docked their ships in this pool, settled and called it Dublin, meaning Black Pool, which eventually took the English form of Dublin.
Cool.
Now let's head southwest to the province of Munster and to the Kingdom of Kerry. Kerry in Irish is Kerry, which translates to the people of Kerr.
Kerry is beautiful, man. Never been there, but I love Kerry.
For the tribe of people that settled in this area. Kerr also means dark brown or black, which may refer to the more sallow skin complexion of this tribe of ancient Irish settlers.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy. My friend is actually really tan, guys. Now we know. So he's like old Irish as well. So definitely, got some of that tan. Got some of that old ancestral tan in him.
Now over to the largest county in Ireland, the rebel county, County Cork. Cork was originally a monastic settlement, founded by Saint Finbar in the 6th century. The settlement was at the mouth of the River Lee, in a marshy swamp area, and Cork or Corkig in Irish simply means marsh or swamp. Waterford is another Viking settlement, which means it has a number of names. So the Irish name Port Larga means Larga's Port. This was an ancient Celtic and mystical creature, thought to be part of the Dacia. There's a Celtic translation I've seen for the county, which means the harbour of the sun. The name Waterford is actually the anglicised version of the Viking name for the county, which is Valdera Fjord. This has two possible meanings. It could mean haven from the windswept sea. Waterford is a little inlet like that, but it also could mean the fjord of the ram, because it was thought that sheep and rams were exported from the harbour. Next we'll go the long way up to Tipperary, and in Irish Tipperary is Tibrid Orn, which means the Well of Ara. This refers to the river that runs through the county. Next we have Limerick, or Limnoch in Irish,
Limnoch. I don't think he said that pronounce it correctly, but Limnoch. But anyway, shout out to all these different Irish names. I actually know them in Irish, obviously, but I never knew what they meant in English.
Translates to bear spot. It was also a Viking settlement, and the translation of
There's a bear spot boy. Bro, these names are actually
Viking name means mighty noise. And our final stop in Munster is Clare. In Irish, it's an clár, which means board or plank. This refers to a board that was placed over the river.
There's like an insult in Ireland. You call someone a plank. You plank.
Fergus outside Ennis. Our final province is Connacht out west, and we'll start with Galway. Galway in Irish.
Why did he say out west? Like we're all damn cultures out west by. Come on, let's go back.
Outside Ennis. Our final province is Connacht out west, and we'll start with Galway. Galway in Irish is An Gaillimh, which means stony. This is referring to the rocky river Gaillimh, which is now called the Carrick.
Oh, damn. Okay, so I never knew that, because I lived in Galway my whole entire life. Never knew that. That's crazy, man. So it means stony, like, because of all the rocks and shit. And, like, Ireland has so many rocks, those, like, limestone rocks. They use it to, like, divide houses. They use it to, like, divide different areas. So that's crazy, yeah.
Further north, we have Mayo. In Irish, sounds very similar, which is Mayo, and that means plain of the yew trees. And on that similar theme of naming the county of what's in the area.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty generic. Like, I was just in Mayo today. Mayo is real nice, a real beautiful place.
We go to Sligo. Sligoch in Irish means place of shells, or shelly place, a reference to the abundance of shellfish in the rivers and the coastline. Next we have County Leitrim. In Irish it's Leitrim, which literally translates to a grey ridge. And our final county in Connacht and in Ireland is Roscommon, which in Irish is Roscommon, which means Common's Wood. And this is named
They named it after someone guy's dick. Common's Wood.
after Saint Common, who founded the monastery in Roscommon in 550 AD. So that completes our tour of Ireland and the names of Ireland, how each county got its name. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel and like and comment. It was actually a comment that gave me the idea for this video, so please comment away. And I'll talk to you at the next one.
Yeah, much love to this guy, Schlangafol.
Full.
Goodbye for now. You know, that's like an old saying because, you know, people don't want to say goodbye forever because it's like you're gonna die type shit. So they want to say Schlangafol, which means like goodbye for now, whatever. But yeah, that's class. I feel like I never knew any of those names whatsoever. You know, growing up in school, they never really taught us any of the names. So that's really cool, guys. I like that a lot. 121,000 views in three weeks. So shout out to him. Go check out his channel. Like I said, go like, subscribe like he asked. Go like, subscribe my one. I love you guys all. I'll see you all in the comments down below, guys. Peace.